Short-term immigrant foster care is basically caring for children that they might be fleeing a difficult situation at home, whether it might be violence or poverty, looking to be reunited to some family here in the U.S. And foster care is providing a home for them during that time. For me personally, my mom is an immigrant from the Philippines. Mario is an immigrant from Argentina. So I feel kind of a closeness to that immigrant experience.
When I got to the US, I got help, and somehow I want to give back for our kids to learn more about there is another world besides their world that they should know of it and learn.
And this is something that we could do as a whole family, show them what living out your faith really means and what, loving your neighbor really means. The length of the placement is kind of varied. We've had 3 placements that were shorter, like 2 weeks basically, and our current placement we've had for 2 months, but that's their first introduction to America. And so to be welcomed by a loving family, hopefully that will stay with them and that they can then be reunited and their parents know that they're safe. And they often call their families while they're with us. I can hear almost the relief in their parents' voices, knowing that they have a home and a bed and, they go to school and all of these things. Even though I don't speak Spanish as my first language, and even our kids, know kind of minimal Spanish. Mario does speak Spanish. I think that is helpful, but it's not, impossible to do it either way. It's especially fun to watch children that speak different languages. It's like they have a universal language of play.
What I like to do with the kids usually is play soccer outside or run around with the bike or walk. Soccer is most popular.
If you're considering immigrant foster care, I would say, don't be afraid that it's going to be too much and try to just check it out and learn more. I mean, when we went through the process, it was just like one training at a time. Bethany gives a lot of resources, a lot of trainings. I think it's easier than you might assume that it's going to be. And it's also much more fulfilling than you might think it would be. I feel like as a parent, I appreciate when my kids are in a safe place and other people are taking care of them. And so I think it's our kind of duty or a part of our faith to love our neighbors.